Hello and welcome to Connection Training, your go-to resource for positive horse training. Connection Training was founded by the mother-daughter team, Rachel Bedingfield and Hannah Weston. Rachel brings the science and theory, and Hannah brings the real-world practice. They've got a team of coaches located around the world. I'm one of them. My name is Hilde, and I'm from Norway. I'm thrilled to share the essence of connection training with you, focusing on the four fundamental elements that make it so impactful. These elements are: make it rewarding, how does your horse feel, freedom to choose, clarity and communication. But first, a little video of some of the positively trained horses in my life. Here I am with Lucas, Shakira, and Beauty. Shakira, my beautiful gypsy cub mare. She was the one who led me to search for an alternative way to train horses. She wouldn't stand for being pushed to do something she didn't like. After we started training with positive reinforcement, we developed an amazing bond and friendship. And here's Lucas, my little fairy tale mix, and he was Shakira's best friend. He also appreciated the new training method. When Shakira passed away in the summer of 2020, Mario and Luigi came to us so that Lucas could have company and comfort. They quickly became friends, and I had the opportunity to train more ponies with positive reinforcement. Luigi was closer to 30, but he quickly became an eager learner. He loved the training, and he still does. Our first element is make it rewarding. Traditionally, horse training often centers on what needs fixing: more forward, more bend, less leg. But with connection training, we shift our focus to the positive. It's about celebrating what your horse does well. This mindset change brought a lot of joy to my training sessions. Now let's explore what makes a reward. A reward can be anything your horse desires in that moment. It's crucial to recognize that each horse is unique. What's rewarding for one may not be for another. Food, a primary reinforcer, is a potent tool, but it's not the only option. Variety is key. Scratches, breaks, or even a favorite behavior. The goal is a dynamic conversation with your horse, not a predictable routine. Rewards create enthusiasm and excitement, but introducing them requires finesse to maintain calmness. In Connection Training's foundation course, you can learn methods to ensure that adding rewards, especially food, doesn't lead to pushy behaviors. In this video, I'm introducing Nils, a 10-month-old Norwegian doe colt, to the marker and food for the first time. What I'm looking for is him standing calmly next to me. This is important, as standing still calmly and politely, especially when you have food on you, is necessary for handling our horses, and it begins to establish a strong base of relaxation and connection in the training. Through this exercise, he begins to learn that the marker means yes and will be followed by a reward. With foals, you can often use just scratching as a reward. You can pair the scratching with a click. I keep the session short and I end it with a jackpot. You can do several mini sessions with good breaks in between if you want to. end each session with a jackpot. Here is Lucas practicing his manners. He is overdoing it by turning his head too far to the side. A straight head is the goal. Here I'm switching sides while I continuously feed him. And here he is practicing his stay. In How Does Your Horse Feel? We delve into the emotions of our equine companions. Recognizing and understanding their emotions is vital. We aim for a state where they're calm, confident, motivated, and enthusiastic. Striking a balance between relaxation and motivation is the sweet spot we seek. In this video, Hannah and her horse India demonstrate the balance between enthusiasm and relaxation. Hannah asks India to stand on the mat. Then she requests her to jump over the obstacle and come to the target. Finally, India calmly stops next to Hannah. After the training was finished, India moved over to the mat in the hope of getting to jump one more time. Hannah chose to let her do so. And since there were no more treats left, she got to enjoy eating on the tree as a reward.
That was a lovely one!
Relaxation is the cornerstone, essential for mental well-being, learning and safety. Even in high-energy activities like riding or jumping, we want our horses relaxed yet motivated. We use the research of neuroscientist Jacques Panksepp to understand the 7 core emotional systems, emphasizing the positive ones: seeking, care, play, and lust. As we work through connection training, we aim to activate seeking, care, and play, while being mindful of the potential challenges posed by the fear, rage, and lust systems. In horses, the aversive systems, fear, rage, and panic grief, are primal responses. Horses typically resort to aggression only when they feel trapped or scared. For instance, a horse with an ill-fitting saddle may walk away initially, but if restrained, the rage system kicks in, biting or kicking to avoid anticipated pain. The panic grief system is about social loss. For horses, it's the one that is completely responsible for the high levels of separation anxiety that they feel. As herd animals, being left or leaving can really trigger these feelings in horses strongly. If a horse fears the saddle due to past discomfort, we work to change the emotional association through connection training. We create an environment where the horse associates saddles with relaxation, confidence, playfulness, and trust. Emotions truly drive behavior. In this video, Hannah will show you how Becca transformed Zulu's emotions around saddling.
You could change something that maybe looks a bit like this into something that looks like this. making sure that they really love the target, that they'll go over and stay at the target, that they're relaxed about the target, that kind of it's a really good place to be and it's a bit of a security blanket. Step 2 is then to introduce the thing that they're scared of. Now at the beginning you'll just want to bring this slightly into the picture, so it might be that you're holding it, if it's the clippers or the hose or the saddle pad, or it might even be that it's on the fence or wherever your horse starts to get a little bit anxious. And when you bring that in, you might see some of those old behaviours that are triggered by the fear, so moving away or pinning the ears, getting tense. They might kind of creep in. You just want to direct your horse to the target, really reinforce them for touching it, and keep that really strong and stay at that place until they're as relaxed there as if it was just the target and the scary thing wasn't even in the picture. So let's just take a look at exactly what's going on here. So we've got two objects that trigger completely different emotions. So the first one is the saddle, which triggers fear, and the other one is the target, which triggers enthusiasm and relaxation. Now, if you want the enthusiasm and the relaxation from the targeting to transfer over to the saddle, it's really important that you keep the scary thing really down here. So you just bringing it slightly into the picture, but the targeting stays, really, really strong. It's really easy for them to do it still, so that they start to experience feeling relaxed and enthusiastic with the saddle close by. And that's really the first step of transferring these emotions over. As you progress, you want to do it very, very slowly. Make sure that they're really solid at each stage before moving on. You can do it over like little tiny sessions, over a number of days is really good, but you just want to keep that progress really slow and steady so that your horse can be successful, and really key so that they stay feeling relaxed, enthusiastic and positive, and they can start to really feel that as the saddle or whatever starts to come closer, starts to move around, as you start to build the behaviour up. So step 3, your horse should now be calm and relaxed with, say, saddling. So the targeting here really gives your horse something really clear, positive to focus on, that they know that they can do, and it brings up all these really good feelings which start to get transferred over to the saddle as the saddle is brought into the targeting picture.
Horses constantly make emotional associations with everything. You going into the feed room excites them because they associate it with something good. Similarly, a horse moving away from a saddle is an emotional response based on past experiences. We aim to create positive emotional associations, especially with you, fostering a strong bond. Through connection training, we want your horse to associate you with feelings of relaxation, confidence, excitement, and interest. The goal is for your horse to greet you with joy, creating a strong connection between you and your equine companion. Now let's talk about the freedom of choice. Traditionally, giving horses a say in their training hasn't been widely supported. We've been cautioned against letting them get away with it. However, providing choice is empowering for horses. It's about saying yes willingly. Choice leads to a voluntary yes that forms the foundation of a positive relationship. Choice is challenging, especially when faced with situations like vet visits. Yet, even in challenging scenarios, we strive for voluntary cooperation, ensuring your horse is calm and cooperative even in less joyful situations. Choice enhances learning, builds a stronger relationship, and empowers your horse. My pony Lucas was terrified of veterinarians and syringes. I wanted to do something about this. I introduced him to a start button. When he touched the target, I would touch his neck. At first, just with my hand, later with a ballpoint pen, simulating a syringe. The last few times the veterinarian has visited, he hasn't reacted at all. The fourth aspect of connection training is clarity and communication. Your horse needs clear instructions to feel comfortable and understand what you're asking for. Communication goes beyond commands. It's about the relationship you share and the ongoing conversation between you and your horse. There are three important elements in creating clarity and communication. The first one is a marker. When training your horse, it's not always possible to reward them right when they do something great. For example, if you're teaching them a canter transition on a lunge, they might do a half canter step and you want to acknowledge it, but you can't give them a treat immediately. This is where the marker comes in. You teach your horse that a specific signal, like a word, click noise, or hand signal, means they did the right thing and a reward is on the way. The marker helps bridge the time gap between their good behavior and the actual reward, allowing you to precisely pinpoint when they did something right and they learn that a reward is coming. This is a crucial concept taught in the foundation course for effective communication with your horse. Cues are vital for clear communication with your horse. They tell your horse what you want them to do and when, providing them with confidence and reassurance. Using words, hand signals, or a combination of cues, such as weight aids, leg cues, rein cues, body position, and voice cues, helps create understanding between you and your horse. It's important that cues are clear, so your horse knows when to move forward, shift, or respond to specific requests. Building a foundation of relaxation, calmness, and politeness ensures your horse doesn't just go through motions, but calmly waits for cues. Emotions are tied to cues, and your horse's response reflects their feelings about the task. Reading horse behavior is key, and resources on horse behavior can help you gauge your horse's emotions. The goal is for your horse to understand, respond well to cues, and be emotionally calm, relaxed, happy, and enthusiastic. It takes time, but that's the ultimate aim in our training. A target is a fantastic tool for clear communication with your horse. By using a target in creative ways, we can show our horses exactly what we want them to do and then put the behavior on cue. You start by teaching your horse to touch an object with their nose when asked. Then you can use it to assist your horse with stationary tasks, leading, sending them to a target inside a trailer, for example. You can also teach your horse to touch the target with other parts of the body, like ears, eyes, shoulders, and hips. In the example of India free jumping, Hannah uses a mat as a stationary target. India waits on the mat until Hannah asks her to come. Here, only imagination sets the limits. Here, Lucas is targeting a fly swatter, presented by my niece Cassandra. And Shakira steps on a mat, and Lucas goes from mat to mat. This is called foot targeting. I send Shakira into the target inside the trailer. And here is Lucas. He is also going to the target inside the trailer. Thank you for listening. I've covered key aspects of connection training, emphasizing the importance of understanding emotions, using targeting for clarity, and showcasing real-life transformations. If you're intrigued and ready to embark on a rewarding journey with your horse, visit the blog for more insights. Better yet, join the Connection Training Club, our online membership site. You get instant access to everything. This is all the home study courses containing hundreds of step-by-step training videos, the forum, study groups, Facebook group, previous event recordings, and all upcoming CT Club events. If you're new to clicker training, the foundation course is an excellent starting point, providing a comprehensive understanding of the technique. The CT coaches offer support for both beginners seeking guidance and those who feel stuck in their training journey, whether you prefer online or in-person sessions. Membership is monthly, so you can join for as long or as short as you like. The first month is half price, so you can see if it's for you. Hopefully, you'll love it and join our fab community. You can cancel anytime from directly within your account. We look forward to welcoming you into the Connection Training family. Begin your journey today and let's create lasting connections with our equine partners. If you need more, there is even a book, 300 pages of information on how to connect with your horse and achieve your goals, whether that's being able to ride confidently, teach healthy movement and lateral exercises, or help a frightened rescue to overcome fear. You find it on Amazon. I'm here to help you build a deeper connection with your horse. Let's embark on this journey together. If you're interested in working with me or have any questions, please feel free to reach out through hildececilie@msn.com. I look forward to connecting with you and your horse.